I practice with the firm of MMS Advocates. All are welcomed.
Yeah. Na wale ambao wamesahau, naitwa Masufuria bin Mabakuli. Yeah. I'm an artist. Before tuanze, I think wacha tuanze na a word of prayer, then we begin.
So we're going to have a word of prayer from both religions. We do appreciate that from the audience we have both religions. We had not assigned, so a volunteer from the Christian and a volunteer from the Muslim kindly to officially open this program.
Good morning to our distinguished guests, the members of the first physical cohort, the trainees, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to Swahili Pot. Welcome to SANAA Kama Biashara. I think first of all, I'll start by thanking our partners who have helped us to get this thing off the ground. So if anyone has ever done anything, you know that the most difficult part is to actually start. So we are grateful to Swahili Pot for the support and contribution, including allowing us to launch this program at this very wonderful venue. And they'll also be helping, giving us their meeting facilities or training facilities so that we can hold the sessions there. We also want to thank Kenya Youth Assembly Foundation for the mobilization. We want to thank the University of Nairobi for providing the facilitators, and of course University of Nairobi, the law campus, those are lawyers, so they'll be helping us to facilitate the program so that it's more engaging, more personalized, because so that we can achieve the objective. I also want to thank Safe Kenya and the YWCA. Thank you so much. I think they have the experience in doing this sort of trainings, and we are hoping that we can learn from them on how to actually do it properly. So my job here today is to give the background or introduce the program SANAA Kama Biashara, and to also just let you know the objective, and afterwards we will come back and introduce the cohort, at least the physical ones, the physical trainees, or the trainees who will attend physically, because this program will also run virtually and anyone can join and follow on the training. So SANAA Kama Biashara, it's an initiative of MMS Advocates, so that's our law firm. We have offices in Nairobi and Mombasa, and over time we have always supported something that had a component of economic empowerment. So when we were thinking about which area to plug in, which would be impactful, where a contribution would actually impact, then it had to be something that had a component of economic empowerment or youth empowerment generally. So that's how we landed on the arts industry in itself, because I think in the coast, particularly here in Mombasa, it's almost, we can say, it's bursting with talent. Come on, performing artists, if there's a gift to the coastal people, I think it's that one. It's almost natural. For those of us who went to study outside, come Nairobi, and then we stayed there a bit, you notice the difference between how just a basic story, ukiwa huku mtu akikwambia story, anyone akikwambia story, paka facial features, they change, hiyo story iko na sound effects, it's natural, mtu akikwambia story hapa, itakuwa everything that comes with a story, somewhere else it might just be told in a very dull way. So I think it's a natural gift. Unfortunately, either those who know they're gifted, they have not, and they have tried to develop their talent, they are unable to monetize their talent. Ama wafanya, but wadhulumiwa, hulipwi what you want to be paid, or somebody just messes you up down that chain. So there is that one, and then there is also the more important reality that you can be a talented person, maybe you just sing, but you don't know that your one song has maybe 5 different components where you could be able to monetize each one, including market and package yourself and just sell your face, right? Even your face, for somebody in the performing arts, your face is money. So, and if you work on it, you can also earn by just being you and showing up to different events. So the objective of SANAA Kama Biashara is to bring, rather to build, and not just the physical aspect, because we'll also have a virtual one running at the same time, is to just create a resource center and even train performing artists on the different IPs that are created by their works, so that, number one, you know your creations, you know who has ownership over all those different components. And when you know what it is that has been created, then you're able to put a price on each one and set out to now sell it and make money. So that is part of the training. The first bit will be on the intellectual property, or that intellectual asset that has been created by the artist. Then, because you're a business, you have to market it. So there'll be an aspect of just marketing 101. How do you market yourself? How do you do the personal branding? Because even the image of that artist is a revenue earner. So there'll be that aspect of personal branding. And then now that you're a business, you're making money, you have to also spend money to improve your gift. Then kutakuwa na hiyo, the other aspect of not just financial skills 101 for now. Maybe as the program grows, we might have a masterclass or something more in-depth, being facilitated by financial people because they are the experts. Yeah, so that's basically the program. We are looking forward to it. And you know, this is just a start. We are hoping that more people will come on board, different expertise will come on board, so that we're able to build something solid and even just have the resource freely available. Any person who needs that resource can log in and freely get information. If you need advice, then you're able to call and receive, you know, just expert advice on something small that will help you to make a decision. Yeah. So thank you so much. The next person I was supposed to introduce was, you know, the co-host, so the Swahili pot itself, because here we are at their home, but he will join us later. So I'm going to take this opportunity to introduce our honorable member of the County Assembly, Honorable Patrick Mwavula. He is actually an artist himself. So what better person to give us the keynote speech than someone who has actually been there, lived it, and is now in a policy-making position where he can influence the different policies. So karibu sana mheshimiwa. The floor is yours.
Hello. Mambo. Mko fiti ya? Nikianza na historia yangu. Hapa leo nimekuja, sijakuja kama MCA. Nimekuja kama mwana sanaa. Hizi suti nimevaa leo tuko bunge. Ndio maana nivaa suti. But otherwise nimekuja hapa nipiga racket kidogo, si ndio? Lakini historia yangu ni kwamba mimi pia nilikuwa mwana sanaa. High school nilikuwa nafanya drama na nilikuwa nikipenda kuact zile part ambazo maboys wapende kuact, zile za mademo. Hiyo ilikuwa hiyo skit moja, hiyo part moja ukipewa kuanzia form 1 mpaka form 4 utakuwa juu ya stage. See that, you know. And after that I went into college, Mombasa Aviation Training Institute, and at that place I also got into the drama club. We did so many pieces, went up to national, but we never won national. I don't know why. And after high school, I then decided to open up my own company, which was supposed to help the artists become millionaires and billionaires. But somehow along the way, you were never able to make that promise come true. And that was because of what you're being taught today. And first of all, I want to thank you all for coming here, to thank MMS for organizing this particular forum and session. I want to thank the hosts, that is Swahili Pot. They are doing a good job. And to thank every industry player in this art industry, because none of you would be here if these people would not be doing something, either in a good way or bad way. And at this moment, I want to really appreciate the fact that so many of them are doing a lot. We should be giving them a lot of money, but they're not getting that money. As you see, hapa najua kuna wasanii wengi sana. Wasanii wako wapi? Mtu anaeka mkono hivi wasanii. These wasanii ambao mna hapa, they command a lot of following. They command a lot of if they are to say anything today, so many people would follow. But again, the question that we need to ask ourselves is, what are they earning out of all this following? What respect are they getting out of all this? Actually, in the other side of the picture, it's more mockery than even money they are getting. Most of them are mocked. Wewe unaonekana kwa TV kila siku, wewe unasikia kwa radio, lakini mwisho wa siku unatembea na mguu njiani, mwisho wa siku hauna pesa, ukipiga simu unapiga reverse call, all those things. And what you're doing today is actually giving them power to start earning money from what they do. So I do not have a written speech to read for you, but all I know is that from this moment, you're going to start teaching them how to monetize their talents, and probably moving forward, we'll start having millionaires and billionaires from this place. And just apart from monetizing their talent, I'm sure the status in the community is no longer going to be where it is right now. But one advice, or just a few tips that I wish to pass over to my fellow artists, kwa sababu bado ni msanii, kabla nimalize nitapiga skit moja kwanza. Katika sana Mombasa, there are things that we lack sisi kama wasanii, and probably we need to work on them. And pia mimi kama msanii, ingekuwa bado niko katika stage, ningejiambia pia mimi bado kuna kitu na lack. One is branding. How well do we brand ourselves? Look at your Facebook page. Look at your Instagram page. Look at YouTube. As I speak right now, I am a CEO of a YouTube page that has only 15 followers. How much do I earn from it? 0. Is it my fault? Yes, it is. Do I brand myself well in that YouTube page as an artist? No, I don't. What about others? Tukiulizana leo Mombasa, who has 1 million following as an artist? I don't know. Maybe we'd count 1 or 2. So probably branding, we need to start branding ourselves very well. 2, it's matters of marketing. Marketing ina vitu mingi sana ndani yake. It's not just about knowing which doors to knock, but how do you knock those doors? How do you package yourself? What, there's so many things that come with marketing, and I'm sure we're going to teach them. So we need to know how to market ourselves. The last thing is public relations, your own image. Kale ka PR kadogo kale, and that's what matters a lot. When you're speaking to people, what are you speaking? What is the content of the conversation? When you're acting, what is the content that you're actually giving out there? As you speak today, our content might be similar to that of Nigeria or the artists of USA, but again, you realize that Nigeria's GDP, one of the major contributors are the artists. And well, you would actually think it's number 1. Yeah? When you go to the USA, it's the same thing. In Kenya, we produce content that is almost similar to them. But the question is, in our GDP, what are we contributing? So probably moving forward from here, once we are well equipped to know what we are supposed to do and what we're supposed to get from our employers or from our viewers, we would be able then to contribute into the county revenue coffers. We would be able to contribute well to our families. We'd be able to contribute well to our nation, not just in terms of revenue, but even in the nation building. The last thing that I would wish to ask from my fellow artists is the content that we are creating. Most of the time, tunakashifiwa sana. Je, maadili yetu na yale ambayo tunaambia jamii yanaingiliana na maadili ya jamii? Na sana si maadili tu kwa tabia na maneno ambayo unasema, but sometimes you're also supposed to help to correct the societal ills that are there. As you're speaking right now, there's so many things that are happening in society, but artists have either turned a blind eye on it or hatutaki kusema. So it is important. We have a very powerful tool at hand, and we're supposed to use it. Not just to make money, but also to shape our society's conversation and to shape our society's future. Last but not least, I've said so many lasts. This is the last one. Artists. I have not heard personally of a management company that is managing artists in Mombasa. Maybe there is, but I've never heard of it. So probably you need to start thinking of either creating associations for you artists, labda ziko, but sijasikia. Na ukijua sijasikia, na wengine hawajasikia, inamaanisha you're not vibrant enough. So you need to start arranging yourselves in groups. You need to start developing proper structures on how to manage yourself. Leo hii nikija nikisema nataka kufanya kazi na Kokoro, in as much as there are no policies within the county government, that moderate this industry. But do we have anybody that can say you're not taking Kokoro not unless you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Or does Kokoro just wake up and go by himself? Now, to the county government of Mombasa. Nimekuja hapa kama msanii lakini pia ni MCA. I am ready to support you guys in anything that you want to do. Probably money I don't have enough to give you, but the powers that have been given by the people of Mombasa is to be able to look at policies and pass them at the assembly. I am sure the executive, and I'm glad that your host is also in one way or another part of the executive, we should be able to make policies that should be able to govern the industry that is with us today. And probably when you make those policies, they'll be able to now guide the county, not just on how they're going to collect revenue, but also how to manage your affairs much more better. So mwisho kabisa, naomba mtu je tupige skit moja. Naenda kuna mistari tupige skit. Masufuria. Twende njoo nipe mistari tupige skit hapo.
Sasa sote tumevaa tai.
Sote tumevaa tai. Nipe mistari.
Pia mimi niko bunge by the way, bunge la wananchi.
Sasa baba ulikuwa unasemaje? Kwa sababu mimi niko hapa mwanao, sina hela, sina la kufanya.
Na hela nayotoa umetoa wapi?
Tai baba, katika hali zangu za kupita pita, hakuna mahali nitakosa tai ya kubeba. Na kama hujui pale jirani yetu basi nilianua pale juu nikavaa. Nilikuwa nataka ni smart. Si ulisema nataka ni daktari? Si nishavaa tai. Tuendelee.
Huyu mtoto si maskini yo. Umetoa pesa wapi?
Baba, kama unakumbuka jana ukiongea na mama katika ile maongezi yenu nyinyi
wewe mambo ya mamako ya kuhusu hapa. Usitaje mambo ya mamako.
Lakini mambo ya mama
lakini hakuna nyamaza.
Lakini baba saka mutaki nini?
Last but not least ndio kae.
Baba umesema
nini? Nimekuambia toka. Wewe.
Nenda kusema kwa MS.
Nenda ukasema. Mpigeni makofi bwana. Aliatu. Makofi tena. Honorable Patrick Mwapula bwana. Yes. Kwa wale ambao wajui tena, naitwa Masufuria bin Mabakuli, na kwa wale ambao wanajua bado ni Masufuria bin Mabakuli. Nashukuru sana siku ya leo. It's all about art. Tunaongelea kuhusu sanaa. Different stakeholders wamekuja hapa na agenda kubwa ambayo tunaiongelea ni art. Kwa hivyo pigeni makofi hiyo bana. Hiyo ni win. That's a win for us. So thank you for the amazing speech. Right now I'm about to introduce one of the most talented musicians ambayo tuko naye hapa around. So ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for Holiness Nyambu. Makofi paka fika hapa. Basi fika. Watoto wa mikono.
Hi. How you doing? Huh? How are you doing? You're fine or you're okay? Are you fine or fine? Fine. Okay. One of them. Well, I'm okay. It's nice. You're looking nice. You're looking beautiful. I am going to perform a cover song by Branhira. Would you still love me? I hope you enjoy it. What if I couldn't speak? What if I couldn't eat? What if I couldn't move? You just love me. What if my body ached and all was made too late? What if I couldn't wait? Would you still love me? Would you love me when it's hard and our love is falling apart? If the things that you once knew and I'm gone. gray and the memories fade away, would you still love me? Would you still love me? What if I'm complicated, always leaving you frustrated? Nothing ever went quite right. Would you still love me? Wish I could let you know what the future holds. It's a promise I can't make. Through the good and bad, happy and sad, love is a risk that we must take. So would you love me when it's hard and our lives falling apart? If the things that we once knew are long gone, if the blue skies turn gray, memories fade away, would you still love me? You can sing along. Would you still love me? Would you still love me? Would you still love me? If I could speak again, I'd ask you to remember when we first met and fell in love. We were so young and dumb, but our love was so strong. Memories of those late nights that fill this fire. If I could speak again, I'd ask you to remember when we first met and fell in love. We were so young and dumb, but our love was so strong. Memories of those late nights that fill this fight. Come on together and I'll turn now. I'd ask you to remember when we first met and fell in love. We were so young and dumb, but our love was so strong. Memories of those late nights that fill this fire. Wish I could let you know what the future holds. It's a promise I can't make. Through the good and bad, happy and sad, love is a risk that we must take. So would you love me when it's hard and our lives falling apart? If the things that we once knew are long gone, if the blue skies turn gray and the memories fade away, would you still love me? Would you still love me? Would you still love me?